Hello, I'm back again with another video, and real quick, if you do enjoy, please subscribe, it helps out a lot. But now getting into this video, this is my second time recording it actually, because I feel like I phrased it strangely, and the video is about Kaminari, and previously I was talking about how he's wasted potential. But the more I thought about it, I feel like a better tagline and discussion would be underutilized rather than complete wasted potential, because the few moments we get from him, such as in the war arc where he completely disables one of the high-ranking members of the Paranormal Liberation Army, and he completely disables his electric ability and kind of has that really cool moment where he steps up and just does that. That's a really interesting feat of power that goes further than most of the other characters in the class, and although it's a short moment, it still is really meaningful. We see some more from later on, and he ends up getting knocked out, and I actually thought he might die when this happened in the manga, when he's fighting against Gigantomachia and everything, but he did survive. The issue, though, with Kaminari is that these moments are extremely few and far between, and while he has more moments than someone like Mineta, he's not to the level of, let's say, a Kirishima yet. We haven't really gotten anything of a backstory, and because of that, he feels underutilized, because I think he's a really cool character with a very entertaining design and personality. His quirk Electricity couldn't really get much cooler. I think he has one of the coolest quirks and designs in the series. I was just playing this game called My Hero Academia One's Justice 2 on my Xbox, and like, playing as him is so badass, just seeing what he's capable of. I'm fighting people like Dabi or Deku using Kaminari, and it's just like, wow, I wish I saw some of this in the actual story. It would just be really cool. As far as fighting go, we don't see a lot of him. We see, as I said in the war arc, where it's not necessarily a fight, more so him using his quirk in a smart way to disable one of those commander-like people. Again, impressive, but not substantial in the fact that we don't get a lot of it. It's a short moment, although it is impactful and meaningful to the overall battle. Furthermore, previously in the provisional license exam, when he saves Bakugo and Kirishima, they're kind of teamed up against that meatball guy from Shiketsu High. Another really cool badass moment where he actually outsmarts him, and it's interesting to see Kaminari actually outsmarting someone and using his head. This was a cool development. One of my favorite moments from him in the series, even though there's not a lot, and I'd say this one's probably a little more drawn out and impactful than the previous from the war arc I spoke about. And it shows that this character is in Horikoshi's mind, since he's giving him these moments and progression overall. But if this is it, like just those moments, I'm definitely going to be disappointed, because I love this character and would like to see more. Outside of fighting, though, we do get some moments in the cultural festival arc where he plays guitar and everything, which were cool. But I would like to just see, because of how cool his quirk and design is, some more cool fights. Right now in the war arc, which is the final arc of the manga, he's pretty much just serving as a tool to use electricity to keep up the UA battleground barrier thingy. I don't think it's the barrier, I think it's the battleground, but they need power for it, and he has an electricity quirk, so that's what he's doing. And again, while it is technically speaking extremely important and a very important job that only he can do with his quirk, it's another situation like in the war arc where it feels so minimal because of everything else and the scale of everything else going on, that it kind of just falls to the wayside. It's not a very personal moment. He's just there amongst other people keeping up this UA battleground, and I would like to see a little more, just to say the least. He feels a little underutilized, and I didn't want to be too harsh, because these moments do show progression and are interesting, although they are few and far between. It's more than other characters get. As far as relationships with other characters go, in the Class 1A versus 1B arc, we see him kind of grow fond of Shinso, as well as throughout the rest of the story, him being friends with Bakugo, Kirishima, and Jiro seems to be his love interest, but we'll see where that goes. But yeah, it just feels like, okay, if this is all he does in this final arc, I do find it a little disappointing. He's just kind of outbursting his electricity, and kind of similarly to what he did in the last war arc, where it was that short moment of neutralizing one of the commanders. It's cool and important, but feels lesser than that because it's such short moments. So yeah, I mean, overall, I think his character is done well. I just wish we saw a little more, and he is a little underutilized in my opinion. But yeah, that's it for this video. If you did enjoy, please subscribe. I've been having issues getting videos done just because I've been really busy with some other things. So if you do subscribe and comment, it really does help a lot and give me that motivation to really work on these whenever I have the time to. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. I hope you enjoyed.